Coming up on High Now Daily, we're live from the Hata Co food show featuring over 80 food vendors, and I can't wait to try it all. Plus, after an 18-month renovation, Bachelot Hall is reopened here at Maryknoll School. We're going to get a behind-the-scenes look of their community center.
This and more right now on High Now Daily.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Manoa Carlson, over here kicking off today's show in the High Now kitchen. Happy Aloha Wednesday. We got a great show to get to today, and I'm going to be telling you folks, showing you folks a little bit later how to cook up a really easy tomato pasta recipe over here in the High Now kitchen. And we want to send a big mahalo out there to Chef Zone, who recently came in and helped us really take our kitchen to the next level. In addition to supporting Hawaii News Now, they do so much great work in our community as well. In fact, right now, Lauren Turi is standing by at a food trade show, and it sounds like you're gonna get to sample 80 different things. What's happening over there?
Yes, we are so lucky. We're live here at the Ala Moana Hotel, and standing right next to me is the CEO and owner of Hata Co, Russell Hata. Thank you so much for having me here. This is amazing.
I'm glad you could make it.
Okay, Russell, I have to ask, because I just learned that you are third generation in Hata Co.
That's true.
So tell me about the family history, about why your heart has been in this literally since birth.
So my grandfather started it back in 1913.
Wow.
So we're celebrating 111th anniversary.
That's amazing.
And this is the third time I'm actually running the company. That's another story. But started in Hilo. We moved to Oahu during the war, or just before the war. I just bought a company in Kauai, so we're on Kauai now. And we started Chef Zone about 10 years ago. They have their anniversary coming up. And we also started the Inspired Chef that my wife is taking care of. She's done a tremendous job on that.
Absolutely.
And the other big thing we just did this past year, we opened up a 50,000 square foot warehouse in Torrance, California.
Wow.
To do our own forwarding.
Oh my goodness, so you're really doing a lot all over. You got your hands in everything.
I'm a little busy.
Pretty amazing. But what is so cool about Hata Co, and of course Chef Zone that has revamped our kitchen, is that you guys really connect a lot of restaurants to the food vendors, which is exactly what this food show is all about, right?
Exactly. So the food show, we're bringing about 80 vendors.
Wow.
We invite our customers so that they can see the products. We have probably over 8,000 items.
Holy smokes.
So a restaurant will buy normally about 350 items. So for them to see a whole bunch of items at one time gives them a whole bunch of ideas.
That is so cool. Let's walk and talk and show everyone. Now, this is just a fraction of the food show that we're in. This is only one little hallway, because there's many throughout this place. But like you said, there are so many vendors. That just here is 80, but how many are in a part of Hata Co and Chef Zone?
We buy from about 700 different vendors.
Holy
both locally and across the globe.
Yes, and that, one thing that you mentioned is that this is really serving right here as inspirations for chefs to really reimagine what they can do at their own restaurants. Like, look at this fish, holy smokes. Okay, so you guys are Blue Isle right here.
This is Blue Isle, and obviously they sell seafood.
Okay, ooh, look, this looks really good. Holy smokes, what is this?
Coconut luau.
Ooh, this is a coconut luau.
So my friend tried this earlier. He said it's awesome. I didn't try it yet.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Good? Yes, I'm a big coconut fan, and all of it together is delicious. But I can totally see why chefs are really getting a lot of inspiration from all the different vendors that are here. How many times have you done this food show?
The first time was probably about 1995. We had our very first food show called You Are the Star. So we did a kind of a movie theme.
That's awesome. And this is also for customers, right? Like everyday people.
This is for our customers.
Okay, awesome. But also for like people like me, who are
No, quite frankly, this is just for the restaurant.
Oh, right. But I mean, Chef Zone as a place. I can go into Chef Zone and shop there.
Anybody can shop at Chef Zone. It is a membership store. So you just have to sign up. Free membership.
Yeah, and so we're gonna actually be checking out the Chef Zone and Inspired Chef area right after this. But Russell, for anyone that wants to get more information about Waihata or Chef Zone, where do they get that information?
They can go to our website.
Perfect.
Waihata.com or chefzone.com.
Okay.
Or you can call my wife. Don't call me because I don't know anything.
I don't know if that message was approved by Val, but Russell, thank you so much for walking me through the food show, and make sure you stay with us because we're actually going to be checking out the Chef Zone area. I'm going to toss things over to my girl Rachel, who's live right now from Maryknoll School. How you doing, Rach?
Doing great, Lauren. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm here at Maryknoll School because they just went through an 18-month renovation to one of their most beloved halls, Bachelot Hall. I've been calling it the wrong hall all this time, but thanks to these two here, they told me the right pronunciation, Bachelot Hall. Right now we have their president here at Maryknoll School. We have Shauna Tong. We've also got Father EJ, who is working not only here at Maryknoll School, but right next door at the parish as well, the Sacred Heart Parish. So thank you two so much for being here with me today.
Aloha, thank you.
Yes, okay, let's give everybody a background for those who may not know about Maryknoll School and how fabulous this school actually is in the history.
It's most timely that we're opening up the renovation of Bachelot. We are on our road to our 100th anniversary, so 1927, and really preparing students for life's journey, faith, academics, and community. And originally started in 1927 by the Maryknoll sisters, and their heartbeat remains with us as we continue our journey.
All right, that's beautiful to hear. And I know you've had your journey here at the school, growing up just across the street, so a lot of history. I wanted to move over to you, Father EJ. Let's talk a little bit about Bachelot Hall and what it means to the school. That's a whole nother history in itself, right?
Yes, thank you. Sacred Heart Parish has been here in the Honolulu community for over 100 years. I believe we just celebrated our 120th year as a parish, and of course the school was established later on in 1927 by the Maryknoll Fathers. We are now a diocesan parish and a diocesan school, and the hall itself was probably built in 1925 or 1926, so we're looking at probably a centuries old hall. The hall is named after Father Alexis Bachelot, who was one of the original Catholic missionaries who came to Hawaii in 1827. And he really was a pioneer in the evangelization of the Catholic faith, suffered some persecution, was actually exiled from the islands for a little while, and came back and really was able to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. And when we look at the hall in itself, yes, we're looking at great things, a performing arts center for the school, a place where the parish can gather for events, conferences, and whatnot. But really, it's named in his honor for the perpetuation of the Catholic faith. And because he was such a pioneer in evangelization, really this becomes the center of where we can learn about our Catholic faith and then go out and minister to the world. And then, of course, have all the fun. We have the fundraisers, the church parties, the school Christmas plays that we're looking forward to, the sweetbread sales, the malasada sales on Fat Tuesday, all of those great things that we have planned. It's really, really a special place to be in, and thank God, we have been able to get this done. Long work, but now we're seeing it paid off, and of course, for the generations to come for both Sacred Heart Church and Maryknoll School.
Beautiful. And you talked about generations, and I had mentioned just a little earlier that you grew up here. Tell everybody why it's so special to you to see this place really evolve over time and what this renovation is now bringing to the school that you've grown up in.
Right. So not only being a parishioner, but also my grandma cooked for the priests. My mom was the volunteer cafeteria manager and then the secretary. Just really having a special place here. And I think many alum feel the way I do, that you can see this beautiful place reunited, right? Re-energized and just this, what will this bring for our school community is really a gathering place, a hub of excitement. And then for children to not only perform, but also to present projects. One of my favorite events that I saw here in the past was grandparents and kindergarteners building their Christmas gingerbread houses. So really bringing the community together in a special way.
Yes, well, I'm glad you folks have it back better than ever, because we are going to talk a little bit more details about the renovation and what went into creating this special place for you folks and your beautiful school. We are going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to head downstairs and get an inside look. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Now we are still here at the Ala Moana Hotel at the Hata Co Food Show, which is so amazing. But right now we are in the Chef Zone area, and I actually have Chef Yoran Strang with me. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure.
Okay, so you are like a consultant.
Culinary consultant, yes, over at the Inspired Chef. So
And-
I help them select products and do things with products. We get a bunch of samples and we try them and some see how they work out for us, and if we like them, we bring them in.
And that is so special because if you have never been to Chef Zone, Inspired Chef is like this culinary corner of amazing finds. Do you mind just kind of showing some of the
just
products?
a sampling of some of the products that we have here. I mean, anywhere from some really high-end pastas. We have lots of different aged balsamic vinegars from 12-year-olds. We even have a 25-year-old balsamic. We have some all different types of oils, extra virgin olive oils, flavored. Really good selection of Savannah Bee honeys. We've got 0.0 sparkling non-alcoholic wine, which we're going to try a little bit later. Runamok syrups, all pretty much like high-end things. We've got the Verjana coffee, which we just got into, which is really exceptional.
Wow.
We got balsamic vinegar pearls. I mean, you name it. There's just a big selection of things.
And what I love about this area, it really elevates chefs, whether you are, have your own restaurant or
Right.
you're just a home chef.
And also, people when they come in, the name is really apropos because everybody gets inspired when they get in there. They really want to start cooking, or they have something at home that they want to do something with, and they come into Inspired Chef and they find all these things. And I'm there, and there's other people there, that will tell you about all these products and how you can elevate your dinner at home.
I love that. Now, Chef, I want you to inspire me. Let's walk over
one of the
and
things,
see some of
one of the
those
things we
products.
have is, we have caviar, and I want you to try this one here.
Wow, look at this caviar. It has actually a different color than I'm kind of used to seeing.
Well, this one is, it's a really nice caviar, and it's kind of like grayish color.
Don't mind if I do.
And one of the things that we're serving today is, again, the 00, super non-alcoholic sparkling wine. And I've made a cocktail with the maple syrup. It's a sparkling maple syrup with shimmering syrup, which is good for pancakes. But I made a cocktail with it. So,
that is beautiful, but Chef, I have to pause. That caviar was divine. Melts in your mouth, all the flavors. It's just so fresh. Like, you don't get caviar like that everywhere. Wow. That's not inspired chef, people. Okay, carry on. I'm so sorry. I had to give my compliments.
Okay. Well, anyway, so because we have two sweet items, you have the Prosecco or the non-alcoholic champagne and the sparkling maple syrup, I added liquid vinegar, passion fruit vinegar to it to give it a little tang.
Perfect.
So you got sparkling...
Zero proof mocktail.
Mocktail, absolutely. Yes.
Cheers. Wow.
But it's a nice, little compliment
that
to
is
the
delicious.
Two sweet.
I love the vinegar too.
Right. It's kind of a surprising, twist to it.
It
right?
is. I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
And sometimes you are in Chef Zone, right? People can talk to you.
Most of the time, yes.
And get advice or
Absolutely.
ideas, because for people like me, I often have no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen.
And we have a lot of these things. Actually, our storeroom looks like, or the showroom looks like this because there's so many samples that we can give you. Anything that you see that you want to try, we pretty much have a sample of it. And we're also doing we're doing tastings like this coming Saturday. We're doing some tastings in the showroom. So we're gonna do we're gonna use some marinated meats with some coleslaw and some sweet Hawaiian buns. So come in on Saturday from 11 to 1 and do some sampling.
That is so awesome. So people can really get the full experience at Chef Zone. So if you've never been, this weekend is the place to be. And for anyone that wants to get more information about Chef Zone, I know you have some recipes posted. Where can they go?
Chefzone.com has all the information.
All right, make sure you check them out, chefzone.com. Chef, thank you so much. This was amazing. I'm going to keep enjoying, and I hope you guys have a beautiful Wednesday. You're watching High Now Daily, and we'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Okay, we are here at Maryknoll School because they just recently got an 18-month renovation that just got completed, I should say. And man, it has been really nice being on campus with you folks. Of course, you know Shauna Tong, the president here. And then adding to the mix, we've got the executive director of Maryknoll School Foundation, Bud Lauer. Thank you for joining us now.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yes, okay, we're on the first floor of the recently renovated Bachelot Hall. Tell us a little bit about what went into the renovation.
So when I first assumed the role of president, one of our past alumni presidents and staunch supporters, Paul Chenin, said, let's get started on this project. Let's make this happen. And so lots of hands went into this from our community in terms of fundraising and also brainstorming what this beautiful space would be. And so we will be using it not only for performing arts, for our band, for our hula and dance, but also as a place where we can gather our community.
Yeah, you know, we were talking to Father EJ earlier. He was talking about how this place is really an historic place, so only so many things could be touched or changed because you wanted to keep the same kind of sense of that historic presence here. So, I mean, being able to get in there and really provide this space for the kids to, you know, whether it's singing or dancing or, you know, hula or whatnot, how special is it to have this here at your school?
This is remarkable. I mean, it's just the right time as we approach, as I mentioned earlier, our journey to our 100th. And then also I think it reflects what Maryknoll is. You know, looking back at your past and looking at your future and melding tradition with innovation. Exciting time at Maryknoll School.
Very cool. And Bud, I wanted to talk to you because putting something like this together, it's a lot of helping hands. I mean, a lot of funds had to have gone through to help put this together. So tell us a little bit about who was able to get in there and make this all happen for you folks.
So yeah, the capital campaign actually started in 2021 and we finished in 2022. We raised over $3 million for the capital campaign. It was co-chaired by Thomas Kasasa and Al Wong. And just coming here and seeing this after almost 6 years of not being able to use the facilities has been a great opportunity for the students. So here we are today, and we're looking to many performing events at the Mai and Thomas Kasasa Performing Arts Center. So
yeah, and it's not just like a performing arts center. Like, you have this incredible space. You've got the tables. There were some like things on your wish list. But then I opened this here, and I was like, whoa! You guys got a full-on like kitchen back there. So what is this place really stocked with?
Our serving kitchen, right? Just multi-purpose, a use for the entire community, whether you're a pre-K student or if you're an alum or a parishioner, just a place for all.
Yeah, so you have the kitchen, you've got this incredible space, the stage, there's sound. We were up there earlier, which is where the soundboard was. So really a multi-purpose building for the students, for the parishioners, for the faculty to come together and just really enjoy themselves. Not to mention, you guys even have a conference room back there. So you guys have this safe space where you guys can come together and just have an amazing time. This is just something so brilliant added to the school. And, you know, looking to the future of Maryknoll School, where do you see that? You said coming up on that 100th.
100th anniversary.
So what do you see for the future? 100 more years.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Go Spartans.
Go Spartans! Okay, and if people wanted to learn more about Maryknoll School and what you folks are doing, or maybe everybody's looking at this and saying, you know, my kid loves theater, they would love to be a part of the dance program or whatever it may be for their student, where could they get more information about Maryknoll School?
Come be part of our community, see who we are, maryknollschool.org. Give us a call. Come visit.
Yes, and they even make, you mentioned gingerbread cookies. Holiday season's right around the corner.
yeah. Enrollment for 25-26 has already opened, so please contact our admissions department.
Yeah,
definitely.
Please come join the Maryknoll Ohana.
There you go.
Exactly.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you. All right, we'll be right back. You're watching Hi Now Daily.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. The Made in Hawaii Festival is set to kick off this weekend, and among the many finds you're going to see there in terms of supporting local businesses and local entrepreneurs, you're going to find this very slick Aloha shirt. And right now, I want to introduce you to the artist who creates it. This is David Shepard. Welcome in, my friend.
Thank you. Great to have me.
Great to see you again, man. Made in Hawaii Festival is about to kick off. The shirts are beautiful. What can we expect this year with your prints, collaborations? Tell us about it.
So there's always new things to check out. And for us this year, we've got the Forest Bird Collection. The Forest Bird Collection is focusing on really endangered Native Hawaiian birds.
Okay, and I do want you to touch on the fact that this is really your background, right? You came from a master's at the University of Hawaii in botany, so really every print tells a unique story.
They all tell unique stories, and I really try to focus on the most threatened, endangered, and special plants and animals found here in Hawaii.
Okay, let's do a walk around here. We want to show you guys a little bit of what you can expect this weekend at the Made in Hawaii Festival. What do we have?
So I'm bringing back one of my favorite shirts. This is the Alala in the blue color scheme. The Alala is extinct in the wild and being raised in captivity by the Maui Forest Bird Recovery Project. But I've also released it in new color schemes this year as well.
Okay.
So you can see this is the green version of it, but I've made it into a bag. And my tote bags are really popular. Usually they just have one pocket, but this year I've added an inside pocket with these two cell phone conveniently sized pockets as well.
Oh, perfect.
So there'll be lots of different prints, not just this one there.
Gosh, that's got Rachel Picaro all over it. She is one of the bag ladies over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is going to be the Kiwi Q print. This is the Maui Kiwi Q. They're also critically endangered in the wild. Also being supported by multiple organizations on Maui and elsewhere that I promote in all of my tags. And this is a brand new print, so never released before, only at Made in Hawaii. And one of my favorites right now.
So that's where you're gonna get a chance to see it. You need to come to the Made in Hawaii because this will not last long, that's for sure. Also, you look great in it.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you,
I mean,
thank
you're
you.
actually rocking that one, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing the same print.
Okay, beautiful. What else do we have?
So this is the green version of the Alala print. And all I did here was change the color scheme, but I really love how this one came out. And again, this is a new drop just for Made in Hawaii. And then over here we have another size version of the one that I'm wearing. So I'm focusing on the forest birds, and not just the small birds, but also like what you're wearing.
Okay, so what do I have on? Tell us about this one. And I love the color on this too. I got black slacks. I got the right.
Doesn't
the
it
right
go with
bottom.
everything?
It does, it does. So tell us about this.
So that's the pueo, and the pueo is hunting in the forest, and this is a low-leaf palm forest. So it has all of those details. And this one I released just a month ago for the Hawaii Conservation Conference. And you can see, isn't that a cool little detail there?
Look at that. And I
Yeah.
love the color on this as well. And you do such a wonderful job with combining the colors with the different patterns, and you have all these great stories. Also with the bags as well, this has been something you've been creating for a while as well.
Yeah.
Transitioning from aloha wear to accessories.
Totally, exactly. And with these bags, I make many different prints, but I will only make 20 bags of each print. So that makes them really unique and special. So if you can get your hands on the one that you like, it's really good, but I can't guarantee it.
Okay, but we gotta guarantee that you come down to the Made in Hawaii Festival because that's gonna be really the prime spot to find all of this good stuff. In addition to Made in Hawaii, tell everyone where you're gonna be at the festival and how people can get more information.
Yeah, so I will be at booths 811 and 812. If you come in through the left-hand entrance, that's straight down the aisle. You can't miss us. We'll be on the left-hand side.
Perfect.
And we won't just have this stuff. We'll also have dresses, pants, skirts, lots of cute stuff, not just for our kane, but also for our wahine as well.
You're so talented, man. Keep going. We cannot wait to see it, and make sure you check him out this weekend at the Made in Hawaii Festival. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. We are here in Bachelot Hall, which has been newly renovated here at Maryknoll School, and it really is a community hub, center for performing arts. And right now I'm joined by some of the students here and some really accomplished ones, I should say, because right here we have Nicole McLean. She is the newly crowned Miss Hawaii's teen, and we've also got the state president here at the school. We've got Xander Torres. Wow, you guys. Congratulations on all the accomplishments so far.
Mahalo, mahalo.
Yes, okay, so we've got this new spot where you guys can really take advantage of here at school. And you mentioned that you guys hadn't even been in the older one before it was renovated. So how excited are you guys to have this spot?
It's really special to be able to bring this center back into community with Maryknoll School.
Yes, because you both are performing arts students. I mean, you love to sing, you love to perform. I heard you were jamming on the ukulele just not too long ago. So, I mean, it's a big deal for the school, right?
Definitely. It's a really special part of who we are at Maryknoll School.
Yeah, so what are you most excited about? You're a musician, man.
Yeah, you know what? I am so overcome with emotion. I cannot put it into like words or like anything. But you know what? As a hub and center for students and for families to gather, that's what I'm most excited to see this place, to transform into a place of gathering and a place of ohana and a place of noblesse oblige. Because this Bachelot Hall, this is where students will be able to, students like myself and Nicole, to give back to the community through performing arts and community service.
Very cool. Yeah. Now you guys have a big year ahead of you because, well, you know, the year just started. You got this fabulous center for you folks. And then what are you most looking forward to, and what's that one thing you guys would really want to accomplish, whether it be here at school or maybe in your reign as Miss Hawaii's teen?
Definitely with my year as Miss Hawaii's teen is truly embodying not only my platform. I focus on leadership and entrepreneurship in schools across the state, but with carrying noblesse oblige anywhere I go, in my community, and as a title holder. Noblesse oblige has taught me so much in my 7 years at Maryknoll, and being able to carry that in communities and working with others across the state and across the nation as I head to Miss America's teen in January is really special.
And I feel like this place is really gonna help you out because you sing and you perform, you get on stage. So for that next step, I imagine you'll be here a lot, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. And then what about for you as the president?
So as student body president, I'm really excited about, so in a couple of weeks, it is gonna be our Spirit Weekend pep rally. And that is like one of the biggest events that we have as a high school. So that's what I'm really excited about. I just so excited. I cannot even put it to words. So, yeah.
You can't put it to words, but that's okay because right now we're gonna let you perform.
Okay.
You got your upu, you got these fabulous hula dancers behind us. So tell me a little bit about, maybe introduce them and then tell us what you're about to perform.
Okay, so my friends and classmates, so wearing the red dress, that is Nia Caliente. In the middle, wearing the pink is Kelly Valdez, and wearing the blue is Carly Baker. And so actually we were all in the same hula class and Hawaiian class, so that's how we all kind of met each other.
All right, well, you folks, you got to use this space what it is intended for, so please take it away.
Okay. Homa Coco. Akaluna. Akaluna o Kilauea, Ikeahi a Kawahine. Akaluna. Akaluna o Kilauea, Ikeahi a Kawahine. Lava.
Hey no no, he yake polio pele.
Woo! Yeah, you guys! Right on! Thank you.
Aloha, my name is Liko Propios. I'm the hospital manager here at BCA Kapolei Animal Hospital, and this is my furry friend Rusty. August is Immunization Awareness Month, and we want to talk about what it is to be a responsible pet parent. Part of that is making sure that our fur babies get their annual wellness visits. If they're seniors, we usually recommend twice a year, so we have semi-annual and annual wellness visits. And usually what an annual wellness visit entails is a full physical exam with doctor recommending possible diagnostics, blood work, urinalysis, heartworm tests, as well as core vaccinations that are given. Vaccines are an important piece to prevent the spread of contagious diseases that are out there. Commonly, people have the misconception that after puppy vaccines or kitten vaccines, your pet no longer needs vaccinations, which is not true. And in fact, one of the more prevalent things that we do see here in Hawaii is leptospirosis. We recommend annual fecal testing to ensure your pet is free of any intestinal parasites. If your pet is diagnosed with any intestinal parasites, there are various treatment options available, which can be given at the recommendation of your veterinarian. Part of our community outreach that we're doing this year is we're setting up poop stations around our local communities. We started off with Kapolei Villages Association. We set up several stations there for owners to have free poop bags available as well as a trash can. And this effort is to help owners be responsible and take care of our communities and our parks and stop the spread of contagious intestinal parasites. This is the first time that our hospital is taking the initiative to go out into the communities and set up these poop stations, and hopefully you'll be seeing one near you. If you want to go and check out the newly posted station, come on and join us on Saturday, August 24th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Kapolei Villages Association Rec Center. We are excited to announce that this is BCA's first annual community event. It's called Wags and Splash. It's a summer event for both fur friends and family members. We're gonna have lots of food vendors, a lot of animal vendors, pet vendors, games. There'll be bounce house, entertainment, and water splash areas for pets, kids, whoever you decide to bring with you. We would love to see everybody come out, enjoy yourselves, and we're hoping to continue this tradition on throughout the years. For more information, you can go ahead and give us a call at 808-674-9643 or visit our website at bcaKapoleiAnimalHospitals.com.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? Today on High Now, we're at WSW the Steakhouse, featuring Hawaii Island raised produce and seafood and certified prime beef. This is one of the top steakhouse experiences in Hilo, Hawaii. Let's grind.
WSW, or Whiskey Steak Wine the Steakhouse, is located inside the Hilo Hawaiian Hotel. After opening in January of 2021, is filling the need for high-end steakhouses in East Hawaii. We sat with Matt Pickett for a look at the menu.
What are some of the top sellers over here? And obviously you folks are known for steaks, but it's a collection of many things.
It is. Our prime rib is obviously a signature item. One of our #1 sellers.
Oh, that's how I do it. You know? Fatty, salty, the crust on there.
Yeah, killer.
Fantastic.
This is our 18-ounce ribeye right there. That's a prime grade ribeye steak. Served with, that's coming with garlic mashed potatoes and vegetables. We have a whole steamed opaka paka.
One of the dishes that when it comes out of the kitchen, everyone at the table is like, what did they order?
Everybody in the restaurant stops when that comes out. It's shareable. It's stuffed. It's topped with green onion, cilantro, and then finished with a nap of hot peanut oil to finish it off. It's delicious. Appetizer, we have Kona Kampachi. This is farm raised over in Kona, right, over at the OTEC. It's fantastic. Another couple of our sides, we have a lobster mac. I mean, you're gonna put a fork into that and you're gonna come up with a chunk of lobster with every forkful. So we're real proud of that one. We have the loaded baked potato over there, and then our bone marrow is another one of our most popular starters. That's got a little bit of a parsley, caper, red onion, fresh lemon salad that goes with that, because it's got a nice balance between the rich bone marrow, and then you put that on a toast point and a little bit of that lemony citrus.
This is a bite right here.
So my dogs are at home waiting for me, and Daddy can come home late. As long as he brings home bone marrow bones, it's all good. That's killer.
Oh, yeah. That is so good. People gotta be ordering this and then just Hana Co right after.
Well, I usually order 2 of them. Yeah. I mean, you can't not have a good time at WSW.
We've got wine and steak represented on this table right now, but if you peer in this direction right here, that's not just whiskey, that's an entire whiskey cart. Tell us about that.
So we have a smoking gun if you wanted to have it smoked tableside, which is it's really a great visual. And then we have a nice collection of Japanese, we have some Irish whiskeys, a lot of bourbons that are hugely popular.
As a part of American Savings Bank's Buy Local program, anytime you use the ASB Visa debit card, customers are coming in and using that to pay. They can save some money on some dinner here.
That's right. Spend $80 and you receive a $15 credit. So it's a great deal.
Yeah, and in addition to that, there's many local businesses that you can find great deals on using the Buy Local program at American Savings Bank. What do you enjoy most about kind of being a business owner, a manager in this setting and in the industry?
Well, Hilo in particular, the east side of Hawaii Island is a population of about 80,000 people. And I've really been able to get involved with a lot of different things that kind of can affect the community positively. So, as the hotel succeeds, our employees are now, they're working more stable hours versus during the pandemic. The restaurant's now firing, so the restaurant staff is all fully employed. So having a positive impact on our community really makes a difference for me.
What does the future look like for WSW Steakhouse as you look to take it into 2024 and beyond?
Doing some cosmetic renovation stuff, updating some of the interior, expanding the bar a little bit more into the restaurant space, just to give it a little bit more of a casual dining experience. So we're going to kind of move a little bit more into the restaurant with the lounge concept.
Well, Matt, cheers and thank you so much. And if you're looking for a truly unique steak style experience on Hawaii Island, check out WSW Steakhouse. Cheers.
here at the historic Hawaii Theater to talk story with the amazing Manoa Hine behind Mali'o and find out how you can get tickets right now. Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Hashtag homesteading.
22. Yeah. Hashtag Akahai, kindness.
Hashtag be a servant leader.
Loverly.
Lovely. Hashtag lovely. Heels or slippers?
Barefoot.
Oh, she's grounding.
Slippers. Depends on where I'm going because I do wear heels. Boots. Only if you have to.
What do you bring to your family potluck?
Fish and poi.
Ooh. I bring rum cake.
Beverages.
Maybe bring a little dessert. Go to Lidiha Bakery, buy us a chantilly cake or cocoa puff. Okay, I got it.
After getting to know the performers, I had a chance to speak with the Manoa Hine behind the Hawaiian Music Perpetuation Society.
You really have to be here. It's a place where we get to bring our wahine and ranging in ages and looking at the multi-generational aspect where you have parents passing down to the children and grandparents, and we have everyone getting together, but this is where we get to celebrate our wahine. And they are funny. These are the women that hold the family together. They hold our mo'olelo and they do it through song. Amazing.
Makapoli hono honanya e ake inu vai
Wow, that was beautiful. Holy smokes, yeah, good, a round of applause. So tell me, what inspired you to become a board member?
Well, actually, it wasn't an inspiration, it was an ask. I've known Janine for years, and she just asked me if I would be interested, because I've attended several of their concerts, and I've always been aware of Ku'uipo and her wonderful voice. It's just so thrilling to be involved with this foundation.
And when you saw Mali'o for the first time last year, what kind of emotions came up?
It was, it's so thrilling to see Hawaiian women up there perpetuating the music. It was just fabulous. It's indescribable.
I can see you already getting
tearing
emotional.
up. Yes,
about
don't chill that.
To experience the power and emotion behind Mali'o, visit hawaiitheater.com for tickets.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're over here in the High Now kitchen with another great recipe courtesy of the Foodland 5. Take a look. This is almost like a foolproof way to get food on the table. You got 5 ingredients and dinner's ready to go. This is a roasted cherry tomato pasta. That's the list of ingredients that you're gonna need right over there. What's great about this, we're using local tomatoes over here, grown over here in Hawaii from Whole Farms. That's what you're seeing there. The Maika'i extra virgin olive oil, which is gonna give it beautiful taste. Obviously you need some garlic, some Italian seasoning as well. So to get this recipe going, super easy, as I said. Obviously in a tomato pasta, you're gonna need tomato. So we're taking our local tomatoes, and what's easy, we're going right down the middle with the knife, bear claw with the, when you're slicing, that's what I've been told. So then you go ahead and you take these tomatoes, and you just cut them right down the middle. Super easy like that. All you're doing is cutting them in half. So we're gonna take all of these, go ahead and transfer that into a mixing bowl. And so this is where we add the flavor, okay? So in the mixing bowl right there, we've got the tomatoes that are ready to go. And then we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of the olive oil, ba-boom, ba-boom, and ba-boom. Olive oil goes in, boom. We're gonna need 2 tablespoons of garlic. Once you got that going, it's good to go. And then you're gonna take some Italian seasoning, and that's gonna go right over the top. So right now, your kitchen's gotta be smelling something just beautiful. Take a look at that. You got all of that really good color in there, and you're just gonna go ahead and toss this all together. So what we wanna do with the tomatoes though, we wanna get them roasted and ready. So I went ahead and I threw them in the oven ahead of time at 400 degrees. And so once we get the roasted tomatoes out, they're gonna be ready to go. And then in the meantime, we're gonna get our sauce going. So we've got butter in the pan. We've got al dente noodles that we cooked ahead of time. And then this is where all of the sauce comes together. We're gonna take the pasta out, go straight into the pan, just like so. We're gonna mix that up and it's gonna absorb all of that great flavor from the pasta water, so that's good to go. And I'm just gonna take this with a little bit of butter. We're just gonna pour it in straight like that. From there, we take our roasted tomatoes, they go right on top. Ba-boom, ooh, and then some cheese, which is gonna go ahead and top it all off. That's the roasted tomato pasta right there. Make sure you make this for the next family night. Super easy pasta, comes together quick. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m.